Hey everybody, and welcome back to CDeltaT play some more What Remains of Edith Finch. Last time, we saw what happened to Calvin. Let's just say he wanted to go to the moon, but he ended up in the ocean. And we also learned a little bit about Barbara and how she became washed up and eventually, was found missing with only her ear being found inside this music box. And apparently there was like a, what's it called? There was like a monster mash, and like, I don't know, she just disappeared, and the only thing that was remained of her was her ear. And she just wanted to be remembered, and they made like a comic book to remember her, I guess. But yeah, apparently this is I thought I heard something. Apparently this is like the most unfortunate or unlucky family in the US of A, is what I've heard, based on like just the game in general. Like, in the game it says that they're the most unluckiest because they just have a lot of tragedies that happen in their lives. And a lot of people tend to die pretty young. Like, some guy cut off his hand there.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Aren't you supposed to get tetanus shots, like, every year? Or is that just a vaccine? I'm not exactly sure. Actually, fun fact, not a fun fact, it's not a fun fact, it's just a little story I had. Just yesterday, me and my girlfriend went to the doctor.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Alright, and we went there because she needed to take a physical for like a class or something, because I guess she's like studying to be like
she was hiding
a nurse practitioner or something like that. I'm not exactly sure what it's called, or what the role is called, but she had to take a tetanus shot.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
This family's messed up. But she was having like a tetanus shot, like so she can like draw blood and have people draw blood from her in class. Like, it's basically just practicing. It is so dark. I apologize. Holy crap.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone.
Yo. And we waited at the
She
doctor's
said after
office for
Barbara
6
died,
hours.
He got as far away as he could.
Did this guy build a fallout shelter and just live here?
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
Yo. This family, man.
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
This is the bathroom slash... Why do you put the dishes next to the bathroom? That's disgusting. At least he has a first aid kit. Oh, he's like model trained. Ooh, a soldering iron. I don't have very much experience soldering, but it's one of those things I have, like, it smells, man. Oh, it actually gave me a headache after all, because I was doing soldering for a class of mine in college. And it was, like, actually awful. Like, the smell after a while just got really bad. But it's a tool I wish I had in my own room, because I have a router that's busted and won't work anymore. And I just need to solder one thing together, and it should work. This is sad. He wants to see the outdoors, but all he can see is this picture. And by picture, I mean painting. So let's see what else Walter was doing down here. We might be able to find a stash of pornography, right? Because, I mean, he's a lonely man down here. Probably. I'm assuming he'd be a lonely man down here.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Oh my god, so many books. Why is there so many books in this house? At least he had a cereal and some toys. What is this? Looks like he liked building model ships and stuff like that. You know, building model ships.
She never told me about an uncle under the house.
Building model ships and like Legos and
I
stuff.
can only imagine what else she was hiding.
Never really got into that because I just never had them as a child. Looks like the guy ran away. This is garbage pit.
The same mistakes she made.
Did he burn it or something, or did he just dump it there? That's gonna smell after a while. Let's go down the rabbit hole, I guess.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I can't see a thing, but I saw train tracks. Okay, let's not go down the creepy dark tunnel and exit the creepy dark tunnel.
Or maybe two.
So she's saying maybe Walter might be alive.
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
So she's the last remaining Finch?
What happened to everyone else?
I guess it makes sense. A lot of them died at young ages, so they probably never procreated.
The stories themselves might be the problem.
They never had children.
Maybe
That's
we
interesting.
believed so much in a family curse. We made it real.
He died in 2005. Oh, he like trains. He had a conductor's hat. He don't tell me he did. You see that, right? Off in the distance? That's interesting. That reminds me of like Trash Island or whatever, Junk Island in the One Piece. But you don't think this guy rode his train to death? That's suicide, man. Not cool.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
I mean, you're not. You're saying it out loud to yourself. So I know. I kid.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
What the heck is that? Apparently, I'm like some type of like Magneto person or something. Every time I walk near something, the lights just turn on automatically.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Who are you talking to? Who's you? What is it called? A
And the history
totem pole.
you're a part of.
I want to see if I can get over there, but I'm afraid there's gonna be a shark that eats me there. Here for some reason. I feel like it would just make sense that a shark would eat me here. Even though this is like, I think it might be like, I have no idea where this takes place in. There's more city over there.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Oh, are you talking to me?
I
See?
think the people in these stories believed them. For what that's worth.
There's no such thing as a curse. The only curse I get are the ones in Slay the Spire, and they suck. Some of them aren't that bad though. But I still have not been Slay the Spire the second time. I've been the first time with the Ironclad. And after that, I just haven't been able to beat it as a silent.
The house.
Just in
That
case y'all are
history of
interested.
Imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Yep. Please open. There you go. I will say one thing I am not a big fan of is the controls. Who makes right bumper the action button? It's A or X. Or B or Y. Simple. Wait. I think we have to go up there, maybe? No.
I think we've been
Yeah.
surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Good point. Where's the cemetery out of curiosity? Oh.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
These are all pets? Dog, bunny, Shotzi, Shadow. Is that a fish? That's a fish. Burpy, Derpy, and Derpy Jr. Man, this is some messed up stuff.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
So there's Barbara Finch. She's this movie star. We got that. Walter Finch. Oh, he lived in the cave. That's him exiting the cave. I get it. The Edie Finch, the author, I guess? Or book? Oh yeah. It would make sense that she had a bunch of books in the library and stuff. Sven Finch, she cut his hand off. Probably died to blood loss. Calvin Finch went flying into the ocean. And Molly Finch. Cat. I don't know how she died. She probably died from
I'm
like
sure
food poisoning or
Odin's
something.
monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
This is them leaving the old house, maybe? Oh, we saw this last episode. They were basically, they had to leave.
Poking out of the water at low tide.
That's the old house. This guy didn't want to leave the old house, so he probably died with the house. And these guys left. Okay.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Am I supposed to do anything here? Am I supposed to commit suicide too? I'm gonna look at it again. I might be missing something. No, I am not, apparently.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand.
I want to see what's up there. Like, this is a very interesting house.
The more I can see where my mom was coming from.
I wonder if, like, houses like this actually exist in the world. Like, Who's Sanjay? Hold on. This guy was born 1992, but doesn't have his death day yet. This guy
She
does.
lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did.
Oh.
I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
How did I even get here?
There's
like
so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
Your family's messed up. I'm really curious if there's like actually houses and like people or families like this. That'd be very interesting. Because I mean, I guess I could see this why it's like this because it's, you know, pretty secluded. And they have more people and like people are dying.
Back on it now.
But, like, I mean, no offense to, you know, family members or anything like that, but if they died,
If she told me there was going to be so much climbing,
I probably would not
I
like.
never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Excuse you? 22 weeks pregnant? That's a lot of weeks. I did not. I expected this girl to be like 16 years old or something. Not 22 weeks pregnant. That's like what? 5 weeks in a month. 4 to 5 weeks in a month. So she's like 5 months pregnant. That's crazy. This is crazy stuff, yo. How do I get up there? Is that ladder? But if a family member died, I would probably
I never met
not.
Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
I would probably not leave their rooms untouched and just build around it and seal it off. That seems kind of wrong to me. Like, you know, don't mourn. I don't want to say don't mourn the dead. You should mourn the dead, I guess, to an extent. But you should just celebrate that they lived. That's just my
They
opinion.
were both pretty intense.
This guy liked the animals. This guy liked hunting. Alright, let's go hunting ourselves. Use this envelope to what? To order reprints and stuff. That's a great mustache.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
My eyes.
What? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
She's the book
That's
lady.
the spirit. Okay, got it.
This is, you know,
I'm
I
gonna
like.
take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
I really do like this. The different kinds of like camera movements. Ooh, look at that. You gotta do the rule of threes. You gotta keep 1/3 of the, like, you know,
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
the rule of threes. If you want to make someone concentrate on certain things, separate like the top things as thirds. I only learned that recently. What is that? Oh, look at that. The artsy photo of mine. Fantastic, huh? I wish I took photography. I think it'd be something fun to do. It probably wants me to take a picture of the bird directly,
Aw.
even though I don't want to. Oh, look at that. By putting the focus on something, on nothing, and having the object outside of the main focus there, you actually bring more focus to it. I think that's something how it works. Something like that. Can't zoom in any further, so. What am I still taking pictures of, man? It's so weird because like the cursor's so off screen compared to the camera center. How many photos am I supposed to take?
Definitely
Oh, hey.
should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hmm.
Hey!
That's That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
What is that? Someone stacked rocks. I don't know if that's something I want to do, but I think it'd be something very fun to do because I've never done it before.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great
Oh,
trip.
is this Sam?
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to... Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Fine. How about this cup of coffee?
We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Man, what a jerk. I
bet
just
if
want to
could
take pictures of
remember
whatever I
where
want.
that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time.
Am I supposed to be looking
Give me
for a
minute
buck?
to check the map.
I'm looking. Don't worry, I got this. I played GTA 5. You had to hunt bucks in that game if you want to. I don't see anything.
Let's see.
I'm just taking another picture of you because I don't know what else to take a picture of.
Maybe. You don't need to waste any more film on me, kiddo.
What am I supposed to take a picture of? How do I progress? Game, how do I progress?
It could have been...
I'm guessing I have to find the trail, but I don't know where. I'm really bad. Public hunting? Is that what you want? Game, what do you want? He wants the trail. Is that a trail? I'm wasting the film, Dad. I don't care, man. Want me to take a picture of the... There it is.
Good eyes, Don.
Aha! I'm so good.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of him.
Where? I'm blind.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Good picture.
Let me get behind you.
Alright, make sure you take account of the wind.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong.
Oh, God.
Great shot, Don!
Yeah. Is he taking a selfie with his daughter crying? Selfie!
I'm proud of
Oh,
you, Don.
crap.
Always remember that, okay?
Oh, it's timer. Run. Run, it's timer.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Don.
Oh,
Just
no.
focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Wow. Wow.
Of all these stories,
What a way to go.
That's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Yeah, it's Sam and Calvin. That was the twin brother. I'm guessing this is Sam's room when he got older? Yo, that's messed up. Did you get like a divorce or something? Because there's like a ring there. It's the only thing I can think of.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Yep, all afraid of something. Probably has his guns in there. Metal, some shotgun shells. Or excuse me, some shotgun slugs. You know. It's not a clip or a magazine, it's a clip. A clip goes into a
Instead
magazine.
of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
There's one thing I've learned on the internet is that don't mess up the difference between a clip and a magazine because people will be mad. But I believe a clip goes into a magazine goes into a gun. I think that's how it works. I might be wrong. I haven't really, done any research on this because I've actually never owned a gun. I've never even fired a gun. And I know that might be, depending on who I'm talking to, depending on who you are, that may seem very strange to you or very normal to you. Because I know people who have, who hunting is their like a family's pastime stuff. And it's just like very interesting to see how like, you know, inexperienced I am with
After
guns
Sam
for
died,
them.
my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Well, for me, it's very weird that they're so experienced with the gun. That's just me though. Oop. 1 second. See, this is not what you do, in my opinion. You know. The heck, yo. He died at the age of 1. I want to read this, please. Let's see. No, I want to read it. Don't put it away. I get it's a divorce. I want to see just if there's anything else about this. So Kay wanted to divorce the husband. Procedure requires certain automatic disclosures. Is there any reason? No.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like
He's a 1-year-old boy.
something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I'm conducting music? Well, the duck is following the frog. Oh my god, I'm controlling the frog.
That's over, Gregory. It's time to...
I'm surprised they put a 1-year-old child inside the bathtub by themselves. I don't think that's a good thing to do.
Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Oh, get the rubber duckies.
I wonder what he saw.
Give me the rubber duckies.
What is
I've played bubble games before. Done it. This is weird.
He reminded me so much of Calvin.
Oh, man.
His imagination.
That's actually pretty cool.
Whatever it was he saw.
Oh, no.
It sure made him happy.
He's gonna drown, isn't he? He's gonna drown. Yeah, he's gonna drown and he's gonna... Somehow, the little thing is gonna push down. He's gonna drown. I wanna go up there first, though.
I know how silly it sounds.
Come on, bubble bath time.
But I worried about a baby being too happy.
I wonder if there's like multiple endings to this game.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
I wish he could.
Oh my god.
About the world he saw.
This is messed up, yo.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory.
Oh my god.
About everything.
Save yourself, kid. I'm the frog. The kid is the frog now. I understand why he's green now.
It wasn't your fault.
Or maybe the baby is green now because he's drowned.
And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
It was all the frog that did it. Okay, that's a leaf. Oh, leaf means that the marriage, I guess? It's a new leaf? I'm not sure exactly how it works. I wouldn't be surprised if I died in this game. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Who's Don and
I
Gus?
can't imagine my
Oh,
mom ever
God.
writing poetry, and yet
Let's go ahead and do it.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father
Okay.
never hit us kids, at least not very hard. Before the day my brother
Nope,
said
give me those
in
letters.
teenage
Those are my letters now.
disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Let me hit someone. Let me hit someone. Screw you, adults. You stop ignoring me. This is interesting.
Tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
Now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
No, don't kiss the bride. No wedding. Oh my god.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
He's gonna die to the totem pole, isn't he? There's like some Final Destination stuff, man.
Panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh no. This is like actually like very dreadful. I'm just waiting for this to happen. I know it's gonna happen. Oh, there you go.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Destroy the tent. It's our job.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
So you're not gonna hear the sun dying until like way afterwards, huh? Yep. Goodbye, totem pole. I knew you well.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. So this guy was not killed by the totem pole?
she never.
was
talked
blown
about
away?
him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Hold on. I don't 100% understand how Gus died. I thought he would have died based on the, what's it called? The, They keep the instruments of destruction, yo. I thought he was gonna die based on the totem pole, but looks like it's not the totem pole. Very, very interesting. Kind of messed up, though. I still don't like the fact that they just keep that stuff, the life of dead people around. It's just, I don't know. It's really unnerving, in my opinion. It's just not something that I'm used to. Like, I guess I've been fortunate enough to not have to deal with too many deaths in my family. The only people who have died in my family, that as far as I know, are people who are, you know, unfortunately I'm unattached to, or they're like so old that I don't know them at all, or I never met them really. But maybe that's just me being, you know, lucky, I guess. I haven't really had to deal with any terrible hardships on my side. But, you know, obviously that's going to change in the future, probably. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of, you know, and I hope you guys are feeling a little bit depressed now, because, who knows. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of What Remains of Edith Finch. We'll see what remains of Edith Finch in the remainder of the game. And I will see you guys next time at 9:30 sharp. Actually, 9 a.m. sharp. But anyways, deuces.